EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Denver Broncos and the Toronto Huskies. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. And that's what they're doing early in this game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. But you look at this defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. Locates Kamara on the out route. Still going. They can't stop him. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense, just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Huskies 0.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Around 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Brings up second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
On play action, they'll throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Young. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They're going to look to throw. He's getting his target. That's complete. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. It's the fullback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Huskies, nothing.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
It's 2nd and 8.
79 Broncos. Come, my team. Come, go.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Dragon 60. Check go.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 64 yards. And the Huskies have got it back to within a score. Extra point attempt to come here. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Huskies 7. Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 34-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way
I like
down
that.
to the 23-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
And the Broncos first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, fans of old school football, they got to be loving this partner. All three drives so far have ended in a touchdown, and all three on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring by pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Check go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
At the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
39-yard line.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters. Meaning, after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters?
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Huskies 7.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there. 71 yards. And the Huskies get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's take it inside his own 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
You know, we always talk about the chess match in a football game, but we're usually talking about offensive coordinator versus defensive coordinator. How about the special teams coaches? I think we just saw a big-time adjustment by one to help his team get a spark to start the second half.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2nd and 11. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
70 tempo, 60 bobcat, 60 bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And the Toronto first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
18, behind it. Here we go, set. 19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Set. Cowboy 8, 70 tempo. Alert 3. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Cut 19. Cut. Go.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
70 Lion, Warriors 70.
Back to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Nice. Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Huskies have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the throw here, that's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Okay, ready?
They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Broncos.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 48 yards.
And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched in nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
That is how you flip
I know you
position.
like that.
That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Like Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 range. Go.
They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
60. Come on. Set. 70 Lion. Mustang 19. Cut 19. Cut.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the Broncos get there and take him down. JT Tuimoloau able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd down.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and
Limited
10.
time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
That one taken in by Neighbors. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Read option. This is Gibbs.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go. 19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll set up to throw.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Give them the completion, no gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Ready? Ready? 79 Broncos. Tracking 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Huskies 29. Cam Little to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
4 yards on the
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Now he'll try to run with this. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
First down. A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Broncos, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Toronto, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.